Ever felt that sinking feeling when a new project lands on your desk and you're immediately overwhelmed by where to even begin? The scattered emails, the endless chat threads, the documents spread across multiple platforms. It's enough to make anyone want to pull their hair out. What if I told you there's a way to bring all of that chaos into one centralized, calm, and incredibly efficient space? A place where every task, every conversation, every file related to your project lives harmoniously, making collaboration a breeze and keeping everyone on the same page all the time. That's precisely what we're going to dive into today. Unlocking the power of Basecamp to transform your project management from a headache into a streamlined, productive journey. Whether you're a seasoned project manager, a small business owner, a freelancer juggling multiple clients, or even just someone trying to organize a personal passion project, understanding how to effectively create and manage a project in Basecamp is a game changer. Think about it. How much time do you currently waste searching for information, chasing updates, or trying to piece together fragmented conversations? Basecamp eliminates all that noise. It's designed to be a single source of truth for your projects, fostering transparency and accountability without the need for constant micromanagement. It's like having a virtual project headquarters where everyone knows exactly what needs to be done, when it's due, and who's responsible. Before we jump into the nitty-gritty of creating your first project, let's quickly understand the core philosophy behind Basecamp. Unlike some other project management tools that can feel overly complex and feature-laden, Basecamp prides itself on simplicity and clarity. It's built on the principle of having everything related to a project in one place, easily accessible to everyone involved. This minimalist approach doesn't mean it lacks power. In fact, its streamlined design is precisely what makes it so incredibly effective. It cuts through the clutter, allowing you to focus on getting things done, rather than spending hours navigating a complicated interface. So, are you ready to ditch the project management mayhem and embrace a system that brings order to your work? Good. Let's get started on creating your very first project in Basecamp. The first step, naturally, is to log into your Basecamp account. Once you're in, you'll see your dashboard, which gives you an overview of your active projects. To create a new one, look for the big, inviting New Project button. It's usually hard to miss, strategically placed to encourage you to bring your next great idea to life within Basecamp. Click on it, and a new window will pop up, prompting you for some essential details. The first field you'll encounter is the project title. This is crucial. Choose a clear, concise, and descriptive name that accurately reflects what the project is about. Avoid vague terms. Instead of marketing, try Q3 Product Launch Marketing Campaign. This immediately tells everyone what the project entails and helps with organization as your Basecamp account grows. Next, you'll have the option to add a description. While not strictly mandatory, I highly recommend using this space to provide a brief overview of the project's purpose, its main objectives, and perhaps even its expected outcome. Think of it as a mini mission statement for your project. This context is invaluable, especially for new team members or anyone joining the project later on. It sets the stage and ensures everyone understands the why behind the work. Now, for arguably one of the most important steps, inviting people to your project. Basecamp makes collaboration seamless, and it all starts here. You'll see a section where you can search for and add team members who are already part of your Basecamp account. If someone isn't yet on Basecamp, you can invite them directly from the screen by entering their email address. Remember, only invite individuals who genuinely need to be involved in this specific project. Over-inviting can lead to unnecessary notifications and clutter. Basecamp works best when the right people are in the right places. Once you've added your team, you'll see a selection of tools that will be automatically included in your new project. These are Basecamp's core features, designed to cover all aspects of project management. Let's quickly go through them. First up, Message Board. This is your central hub for announcements, discussions, and updates that affect the entire team. Think of it as replacing those long, rambling email threads. It keeps conversations organized and easily searchable. Then there's To-Dos. This is where the magic of task management happens. You can create lists of tasks, assign them to specific team members, set due dates, and track progress. This is where your project's actionable items live. Schedule is your project calendar. Use this to mark important deadlines, milestones, meetings, and any other time-sensitive events. It provides a visual timeline of your project's progression. Docs and files is exactly what it sounds like, a dedicated space for all your project-related documents, images, and other files. No more digging through cloud storage or email attachments. Everything is right here, organized and accessible. Chat, or Campfire as it's sometimes called, is for quick, informal conversations and brainstorming. It's great for real-time discussions that don't need to be formally documented on the message board. Finally, automatic check-ins are a fantastic feature for keeping everyone updated without endless meetings. You can set up recurring questions like, "What did you work on today?" or "What are your priorities for tomorrow?" And team members can answer at their convenience. This creates a transparent, asynchronous way to stay informed. By default, all these tools are usually selected when you create a new project, and for most projects, you'll want to keep them all. However, Basecamp does offer the flexibility to deselect any tools you might not need for a particular project, keeping things even more streamlined. For a first project, though, I recommend sticking with the defaults to get a feel for how they all work together. Once you're satisfied with your project title, description, invited team members, and selected tools, simply click the Create Project button. And just like that, your new project is live in Basecamp. You'll be taken directly to its project page, where you can immediately start adding to-do lists, posting messages, uploading files, and setting up your schedule. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.